Max Batar on the beat.
Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Max Batar and welcome to another video. And today's video is going to be about a review that is not needed anymore. I am going over the iMaschine or iMaschine 2. And I think Native Instruments has discontinued it. I don't think they're supporting it anymore. I was actually trying to buy the Soul Magic expansion, which was the last expansion that they put for sale. And, you know, they've come out with tons more expansions since. They wouldn't let me purchase it, but I don't think the support is there for iMaschine anymore. I think it's discontinued, and if it is, probably a good thing for those who want to do beat making on the go on their phones or iPads or anything, because the iMaschine 2 was really limited in its basic functions. But before we do that, let me say thank you to all of you who've come by the channel and watched videos, gave me likes, dislikes, subscribed, commented. I really appreciate the interaction. I appreciate everyone who has come through. I will continue to push out more content, and I would hope that you would continue to watch and support. Thank you very much. For those that's here for the first time, thanks for checking me out. Please make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you'll never miss another video again in life. Also, hit me up on the socials. They should be floating around here somewhere on the screen right now. Also, would like to announce that I have completed a beat CD, or see, old school like that, instrumental EP, I guess you say EP album or whatever. It's gonna be on Bandcamp, and actually I'm gonna put some of the tracks that I decided to leave off. I'm gonna be posting them either on the socials or I may even throw them here on YouTube. So be looking out for those. I think that's it. So we can go ahead and get into this video. I'm about to go out of town for about a week, and I've been contemplating on whether to take my laptop and my Maschine Micro MK2. And normally it would be a no-brainer, but right now it's kind of like, do I really want the hassle of keeping up with all that and getting into the hotel room and setting it up? And I'm going with my wife, so I was just contemplating on whether I should take it or not. But then I got to thinking, what about the iMaschine 2? It's a good idea, but it would be very, very, very limiting, but also compatible. I can have it on the plane. You know, I can really, really get into it, really use it. But I guess I got to thinking, is the iMaschine viable here in 2022?
Spoiler alert, it is not.
It is not viable here in 2022 because of the advancement of other beat making apps, and also just the advancement of the controllers themselves. Now you have like the MPC-1, I think that runs on batteries, and I think the new 404 runs on batteries. So those are smaller, more portable. And if you really feel like taking your Maschine Plus, that's smaller, and you can take that with you, and that's portable as well. And like I said, apps like Beatmaker and Koala on your phone, on your iPad. So you have those options instead of the iMaschine 2. I'm going to give you the pro and cons of the iMaschine. iMaschine was really supposed to have been a sketch pad, I think. Native Instruments said that, I don't know if the page for it is still up, but I remember it saying it's supposed to be able to fully fleshed out beats. And as someone who had been using the iMaschine 2, for me, it didn't work. At that point, let me say that, at that point, it didn't work. I used it sparingly. I just checked probably about an hour ago, see how many beats I had on here, how many good beats I had on here. I think I probably deleted about 10 beats that I got started on that I can tell wasn't going anywhere. But out of those 10, I still had about 25 beats on here that sound decent, and a few on here that are really, really good. But I don't think it was meant to be a fully fleshed out beat making app. I think it was to start ideas in the iMaschine, like if you're at your local DMV or something and you've been there for 3 hours and you just want to start messing around with something. Then 7 hours later, once you're done with that, you can go home and transfer it to your MK3 or even Ableton and continue. That's what I found that it was better for. But as to fully flesh out beats, it can be done. Like I said, I'm going to give you the pro
because there's only one.
and the cons of the iMaschine. The pro, and actually this is a pro/con, you do have the sounds, the quality of sounds that Native Instruments are known for. And also you can buy the expansions. The cons of those is that they're scaled down. Let's take a look at it. So here on the iMaschine, going to go to expansions. So let's take a look at the Pure Drip. Let's go to Pure Drip. So as you can see, there's only 4 kits for Pure Drip, and there are a lot more in Maschine. So you get a scaled down version of it. Yeah, so you only get a scaled down version of the expansions, but the sounds are still quality. At least you got something to get started with. And another cool thing that I did find out about it, and I didn't realize this until I was messing around with it today, that some of the Monarch and Master presets did make it into some of the expansions. So that was actually a pretty good look by Native Instruments. All right, so now the cons. First one, you only have 4 groups or 4 instruments, 4 tracks basically to mess around with. You have groups A through D, and you have a choice between doing them as pads or as keys. If you hold down on it, you get to choose between pads, keys, and also a voice recorder. Another cool thing is you can actually alter the kit, and you can end up saving it as a new kit. You can have 2 keys and 2 pads, 3 keys and 1 pad. And you can have it any kind of way that you want. You're only limited to that. Another thing to go along with that is you look down here at the bottom. On the mixer, you only get 2 effects. For the most part, I put those effects as a high pass filter and a low pass filter. And they're not exactly on a master bus, so you're really just affecting whichever group that you're going to have them on. All the effects that they have: a delay, chorus, flanger, lo-fi, low pass filter, band pass, high pass, and reverb. If you're going to give me all of those, I would at least like to have, a few more, at least 2 more. You just got to take what you can get right now with the iMaschine. Next con, you can't do 16 level velocity. The way around that is to take that hi-hat sound and just put it on how many other different pads you want to use and just control the game with it and just play it like that. Next, you cannot slice samples. Let's go back into the iMaschine, show you what the sampling is like. Let's load up a sample here. To loops. Let's go combo. Let's go here. So with this, as you can see, the only way to sample is to basically use this start and end point to edit your samples. And what you would have to do is take that sample and put them across how many other pads that you want to slice into. There's no copy and paste function, so that's another con. No copy and paste for where even if you want to go back and do old school slicing, well, you can do it, but you can't copy and paste the pads. Basically, all that you can do, just keep going back to where your samples are and just keep putting sample on another pad, go back, sample another pad, go back, sample another pad. So it's time consuming, but when you get lemons, you gotta make lemonade, right? And the last con is for you to get samples in, you have to use iTunes.
Yes, iTunes.
Not Apple Music, not anything else. But yeah, you have to use iTunes. And then there are 2 ways to import your samples. You can import whole songs, or you can input like, one shots, snares, kicks, the individual hits. Now, if you want me to do a video on how to import them both, let me know down in the comments. I'll make it. It's fairly simple. It's just time consuming. And also, iMaschine, you only get 10 seconds. So you really got to make the best of it. But as I just said, you should get lemons. You got to make lemonade out of them. You know what I'm saying? So here in 2022, is iMaschine viable? No. Crazy thing about it is I'm really thinking about taking this and just push myself to do something with what I got. Limitations breeds creativity. So I'm gonna do that. Still may take it, I'm not sure. But for the most part, if you're looking to have a beat making app on an iPad or your iPhone, your best bet is to get Koala or the Beatmaker app. Actually, I did make a beat on the iMaschine. Just gonna play it for you right quick. And let me know down in the comments what you think about it. So, on to the iMaschine. So I hope you enjoyed this video about the iMaschine and if it is viable in 2022. Go and check out some of the other videos on my channel. Go check out my socials. Go check out my Spotify. Go do all that good stuff. Just make sure you're having a fantastic day doing it. And until then, I will see you on the next video. I'm out. Peace.